So in this presentation, I'm going to talk about Dexter's related about elder people over 65 years old who needs the nursing interaction with the music. And for the introduction, this text tutorial is trying to find out what music can do or has done to affect the people. I'm interested in the demographic because that China is stepping into an aging society. In the future, even consider the impact of the two children, three children policy on the population. China will face a rapid population aging. According to the moderate forecast, China is expected to enter an aging society by 2022 and a super aging society by 2033. During the 11 years transition, people over 65 and older constitute 40% of the population, according to Yan 2021. And how to improve the life quality of the elderly has become a problem that must be faced. So, developing or improve digital interactive products for the elderly is a must-do mission. As for measures, I picked up keywords about elderly over 65 music interactions, digital nursing, because it can accurately find the source that I want to investigate. And about the source, the academic sources are mainly from the Google Scholar and the UTS Library, and commercial source I searched on the Google. I found about 20 articles, but only 9 that I pick up to use for this research. As for the step, first I choose several demographics and do some research to find out the most appropriate demographic. And then I search for the article products, measures, ideas about interactivity-based music to help senior people. Uh, as for the research, first, the Jenny Vector for the Media Lab of MIT has created memory music box in order to help the elders support their connectedness. The box can transform an intuitive reality when the people open it, close it, and offer a sense of connectedness and reminiscence. Uh, and for the Wishbam from the University did research in the 2010 about music at catalysts to assist the elderly living in the facility. After an interview with an old man who used to be a drummer in a nursing home, and he helped download a digital jam on an iPad for the old man. The man was observing the wisdom of this life. He found that the elder people are not losing interest in the society, but they need links and keys to the modern life. This is explored various ways to improve social engagement by using music as a catalyst. And the study from the Hui Chang evaluated the performance music listening intervention to reduce anxiety in elder nursing home patients with dementia. 29 participants in the experimental group received a 30-minute mid-afternoon music listening intervention from the trained caregivers based on the personal performance twice a week for 6 weeks. And meanwhile, 23 participants in the control group received only usual standard of the care and without any music. And this was measured at dementia rating and that baseline at week 6. Conclusion is listening to music can have a positive effect by reducing the anxiety level in the Alzheimer's patients. As for another research, participants aged over 65 listen to their choice of 6:45 minutes sedation music tabs before go to bed for 3 weeks. There are 5 Western music and 1 Chinese music. Sleep quality was measured using PSQL pair to study during the post-test 3 weeks. Music significantly improved the sleep quality in the experimental group, as well as the significantly improved sleeping quality components, better sleep quality perception, long sleep duration, higher sleep functions, shorter sleep latency, fewer sleep disorders, and fewer daytime dysfunctions. Sleep improve weekly, indicating a cumulative dose effect, according to the Huiling in 2005. And randomized control trial was conducted in the community in Xi'an in China. The elders with the poor sleep quality were recruited to assist to control or intervention group. It is concluded that listening to soft and slow music can improve sleep efficiency, short sleep latency, and reduce high daytime dysfunction. Music therapy is a safe and effective non-drug intervention, and that can improve sleep quality in elder people living in the community. From Q in 2015. These three research are mainly talking about how can music can improve the elder people's sleeping. History kind of research another the music effects reduce the impacts on the elder people in other areas. This article from the Goran compares the personal effects of three advertising approach and the message organized. The study involved 170 hospitalized old adults between age 60 and 85. In this study, it is a study about commercial that do influence on the elder people, especially when the music commercial advertisement shows up, they attract the elder people best. So I think maybe to enforce the interactive experience for the senior people, we can encourage them to by using some advertisement with the music they are familiar to that the senior people like to improve. This study can be used to improve their life. And another study from Tai in 2020, the old Taiwanese who live under Japanese colonial rules feels confused about their identity. They are confused about whether they are Japanese or whether they are Chinese. These political tensions have been tempered in recent years by the Japanese classes attended by many Taiwanese elders. Through this lessons, it shown how singing Japanese songs became their main way to reconnecting in their final years. This paper explores how these songs heal the wound of the political choice and the purpose of the Lozowicki study in 2017 was to explore the use of music intervention for the cognitively impaired elder people living in the nursing home and received hospital care. Purpose of sample of two elder residents of a nursing home was selected for this study, using an observation log to collect data and record and change in elder adults' behavior. The results show that the choice of the music recommended by the caregivers increased alertness, increased eye and foot movement, and increased participants. And for the commercial use, according to the analysis of the research data of several KTV in Beijing and Wuhan, the middle age and old age account for 70% to 90% of the customers who consume in KTV during the day. And the age is mainly concentrated in 50 to 70 years old. It seems that young people are not the main part of the KTV in the daytime at least. The old people can enjoy their life with their friends in the KTV during the night because the price are going down. And for another platform of the WeChat, some old people said, I just sang a song in the National King Songs peak area, and they attend the elders with other elderlies in the community during the epidemic periods, and the senior community workstation and the community parties and the mass service center especially launched the online KTV activity of singing New Year for the elderlies and attract 15 elder people in the district. It's think that all people can connect with their old friends through online platform. And this is a smart square dance system and still in the practice stage. But this kind of system may be the balance of the neighborhood and the senior people who are dancing in the squares because usually the neighborhood are not satisfied because the noise for them is too loud. That's the music who are provide and the time is not valuable for them when they try to get into the events outside is still dancing and music very loud. Maybe this kind of system can solve this problem. And for this music box, elders are accustomed to listen to music at home, so they need a music player. It seems that this should be an easy problem to solve, but it isn't. Everything requires money, dedicated buttons, pressure to now select appropriate input source, select songs, and others. This simple music player is absolutely perfect product for its intent purpose, and it's super easy for them to operate. And especially when we talk about the high tech, we cannot exclude VR devices. And with these devices help the senior people well memorize the environment and encourage to look at old photos, listen to music, examine one's familiar object as a way to grab their attention and boost memory, relax their mood. And for the summary and for the next step, through this desk research, I found that elderly I can indeed be helped in many aspects in music, but most academic studies have looked at the fact of music is per adults in conjectures proving that music can help with sleep and anxiety. Only a few studies can design products to enhance the interactive experience of all adults interacting with music. Products in the commercial field, such as the intelligent square dancing regulator and the VR application in the Alzheimer's disease. I think there are good attempts to let the elder interact with the music. That's all. Thank you.